Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and place to be, it's Deb C. Boop, that's me. Boop, Deb C. Hey guys, and happy Friday. Oh my God, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that it is finally the weekend. It seems like it took forever to get here. Now listen, I hope everybody's having a great week and is all ready for the weekend. If it is 6 o'clock in the morning, then you know what it is. It is Motivational Mornings with me, Deb C. Boop. And let's get into it so we can get you on your way and close this dumpster fire of a week. Ooh, okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our encouraging quote of the day. It is from Miss Gabrielle Union, and it is, if you prioritize yourself, let me start over again. If you prioritize yourself, you're going to save yourself. Listen, self-care isn't selfish. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So before you can take care of anybody else, you gotta take care of yourself, okay? Wise words from Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union, listen, if anybody knows, please put her age in the comments, but she looks fantastic. I don't believe she's in her 20s anymore. She looks fantastic. She prioritizes self-care, so should you. Okay, in our pop culture story time, or pop culture, what happened in this date, 1976 Family Feud premiere. Now you might be like, who cares about Family Feud? But listen, I read the little blurb that goes with it. So you know, Richard Dawson was like the most famous. There have been several other people who have hosted it, and hosting it now is Steve Harvey. But listen, the one that is like the most famous and the one who hosted it for the longest, I believe, is Richard Dawson. So Richard Dawson, he did Hogan's Heroes. And then after that, he was a panelist on a game show called Match Game. I believe Match Game might have even been the show that Betty White was on. Anyways, he was a panelist on Match Game. And the company that came out with the produced Match Game had made like an unofficial agreement with him that like the next game show that they produced, that they put out, he would automatically get an audition to host it. So he's real excited. He was real excited about it. But then he read in like a trade publication paper that Family Feud was in the works from this production company, and who was in talks to host it? William Shatner. Can you imagine that? William Shatner hosting Family Feud. I don't know that I could. I don't know that I could see that. So he was pissed. Richard Dawson was pissed. He got on the horn. He called his agent, was pissed and demanded that his agent go down there, talk to them, and demand that he get a chance to be the host. That he get an audition, be the host. And if he didn't get an audition, then he was like, "That's fine. I'll just go on Match Game and be a dick." So he didn't phrase it like that, probably, but it said that he would not be as jovial and as engaging, as outgoing on Match Game. So, as we all know, he got his audition and he got the job. So there we go. I thought that was interesting. I came up with two interesting facts about today, about not today, but about Fridays in general. Because it is Friday. And so in the UK and Australia, Fridays are sometimes referred to as Poets' Day. Poets means piss off early, tomorrow's Saturday. I like that, Poets' Day. And the second fact that I have is that in the maritime world, like in the seagoing world, it's actually considered highly unlucky to begin a voyage on a Friday. So there we go. Okay, we have 4 celebrity birthdays. The first one we have is born in 1948, Richard Simmons. He is 76 today. Listen, I don't know if anybody else is as old as I am, but back in the day, back in the 80s, he went on, did I see him in the mall? He did a mall tour. He packed up his short shorts and his tank tops and his glitter and his perm, and he went on tour for around the country in malls. Did I see him? I really feel like I saw him at the mall performing. Or am I making that up? I feel like I did. Anyways, so his first gym, listen, these are 2 crummy names. I don't know that I would ever name anything this, but his first gym that he ever opened up was called Anatomy Asylum. I don't like that. And then Slimmons, not Simmons, Slimmons. And that was open until like 2017, I thought it said. That's interesting. Okay, second celebrity is Cheryl Ladd. Cheryl Ladd was born in 1951, so she's 73. She's from Charlie's Angels. And once again, say it with me. You might not be as old as I am, but I remember. I loved me some Charlie's Angels back in the day. Back in the day when we would play Charlie's Angels, me and my friends, and we would ride our bikes around the neighborhood, and we would pretend like we were Charlie's Angels. Listen, I bet you can guess who I got to be every single time. Sabrina, that's right. They always made me be Sabrina because I had the short hair. I never got to be Farrah Fawcett. I never got to be Jacqueline Smith. None of that. I was always Kate Jackson. I was always Sabrina. And they were like, but you should like that. Sabrina gets a lot of guys. Sabrina's the smartest. I never wanted to be Sabrina all the time. And I was never Cheryl Ladd. Cheryl Ladd was Chris Monroe. So she replaced Farrah Fawcett when Farrah Fawcett left. She played Chris Monroe. Interesting fact, I did not know this, but she did this she sang under a different name. She was actually the singing voice of Melody on the animated show Josie and the Pussycats way back in the day. Okay. Born in 1971 and in honor of the upcoming Olympics, it was Kristi Yamaguchi. She's 53. She's a figure skater, and she won the gold in 1992 in Albertville, France, and she won the 6th season of Dancing with the Stars. About that. And the last one we have is born in 1978 from that 70s show. It's Topher Grace. He is 46. I'm going to say this. He is one of the people, I think he might be the only cast member who does not associate with Donnie Masterson, which is perfect. Congratulations and happy birthday to you, Topher Grace. And thank you for not writing a letter of supporting Danny Masterson, who was a Scientologist, who was later convicted of raping women. So Topher Grace was one of the one of the cast members from that show that did not support him. So thank you, Topher Grace, and happy birthday to all, especially Topher Grace. So everybody, with that being said, listen, I'm gonna skedaddle, but if Potato was here, Potato would say, you can do it. We got this. We're on Friday. Let's lock it down. Let's get it done. And let's skippity toilet. I don't even know what skippity toilet. Let's shoot ourselves into the weekend and let's get it. All right, you can do this. And if nobody told you yet today, I love you. You are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion. Oh, what is going on with my hair? Let's start over. Please put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. 3 things. 3. Number 1, what are they? Number 1, please be aware of your surroundings. Number 2, please stay safe. And number 3, if it's hot where you're at, please don't go outside for extended periods of time if you don't have to. If you have to, please be safe. Please hydrate, drink plenty of water. I love you guys, and I will see you later for a recap of the first episode of Claim to Fame for this season. It's a good one. All right, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.